Hello everyone, this is Zach here. So first of all, thank you for attending for this section here today. So again, a very last minute section actually. So for again, for those that who probably want to know about pullback, or maybe if you want to spot some pullback together with me later on. Okay, so we will try to see which stocks that is good to monitor for maybe tomorrow or next week. Okay, so for those that who are here with me right now, appreciate if you can tap a 1 or A for me, okay, to confirm my sounds and audio, my screen is okay. All right, so we're gonna start right now. Okay, again, for those that who watch this from recordings, okay, if let's say watch this from the recording section, maybe tomorrow or later next week, do remember this section here is not to ask you to do any buy call. Okay, some trades may work, some trades may didn't really make a follow through, but I just want to share with you how usually personally for myself, how I screen for the stocks that I want to trade, okay, and how I plan for the subsequent days or weeks. Okay, now again, I think for yesterday morning, we do have a section with members, okay, about how to look into the market structure and also looking into the sound strength and sound weaknesses. Okay, so like I said, recently we got lots of this type of reversal going up, and this is the parts that we want to monitor for a line change. Now this line change here is very important. Okay, why? Because I think there's one member asked me, I cannot recall what's the stocks. The stocks that are actually pretty good and nice, but unfortunately they don't have a very nice line change. Okay, so most of the time, if you don't have a very nice line change, okay, most of the time the reversal will likely to fail. All right, so again, a nice and solid line change, okay, or what we call LC over here. So you need to have a very solid widespread bar, okay, a very solid bar. Volume is pretty good, okay, which is increasing compared to few days ago or maybe few weeks ago. And the closing must be very good. You don't want to see a tail, okay, a long tail at the top. Okay, the next day also very crucial because you don't see an immediate uptrust coming in, because the immediate uptrust is telling you that there might be a sellers at the resistance. Okay, so I think Pharma Niaga over is pretty good, right, over here, even though yes, they got this false breakout over here. So price maybe will retest this area before they retest back to the resistance. Okay, but at least there's a line change holding well at the moment. Okay, now if you look into like dezoning, I kind of like dezoning also because the movement is very similar, like there's one counter DRB high comp. Okay, they are very similar with DRB high comp. So if you look into here, it make a nice reversal, okay, followed by a very strong line change. Okay, and this line change here actually provide a very nice support. Okay, so do remember, good line change, okay, equals to support. Okay, and you can use this support as a pullback if you want to. Okay, so this is how usually I look for my pullback stocks. Okay, again, the market stages currently is reversal, downtrend reversal. So we want to remain looking into short terms. When it hits the next resistance, we want to take some quick profit. Okay, so there's a few things we want to do. Now again, how I usually look for a good pullback stock is that I usually will go through this screener over here. Okay, again, this is for how member can access this 18 line change screener. So what I do is that I will go back to past 5 days ago. If I got some times, I'll go back to 10 days ago. Okay, past 10 days ago. So what I do is that I will sort according to LTSD. Okay, now this is a few things that actually you want to look for a potential pullback stocks. Okay, now probably I'll teach you another techniques or maybe some tricks by using the percentage over here, right? So again, the percentage over here means that how far already the price is moving after the line change, right? So for example, like KYM, after 18 LC appeared on 1st August, the price already moved 14%. And you know that immediately, this line change already break up. They didn't make a follow through. Okay, they don't have any pullbacks anymore. Okay, so for example, like Telandan, right? Telandan, it moved up 16%. So which means this stocks already make a breakout and follow through. So they don't have any so-called the potential pullbacks anymore. Okay, so what I'm going to look for is that most of the time I like to look for something that maybe, yep, it may positive, but maybe just 5%. Okay, which is they are breaking slightly. Okay, not a lot. Okay, to maybe negative, like 10%. Okay, this is the range that we are looking for. Because sometimes once line change happen, right, this bar itself can be 10 or 8 or 9%. Okay, so we want to see some pullback. Okay, maybe like 6 to 7% of pullback, then that's the area they want to look for the entry. All right. So I'm not sure how many members is here right now, or maybe later on you watch this through recording. If you understand this part over here, appreciate if you can type a comment A, okay, in the comments below. Okay. So this is some of the things that usually I would do. Okay, like for example, I know that Lambda, KYM, maybe consistently also they like move slightly a little bit already. So maybe I don't want to focus that part. Okay, I'll focus somewhere from here first. Okay, maybe on the aim somewhere from here. Let's take a look into Seng Heng, right? I would like to look into Seng Heng. Okay, hopefully they got a nice line change followed by a nice pullback. Okay, I think this is pretty good overall, right? So here we got a big downtrend. This is a big candles. Okay, even though the volume is not the highest, but looks like it able to make a temporary stop of the movement of the downtrend there. Okay, kind of like similar my news. So price moving sideways. Okay, this is not a big and strong LC, but I think it's good enough for you to aim for short terms. Okay, but unfortunately right now the price seems like hitting the resistance. Okay, so good area is somewhere you can get at the low of the LC, right? So pretty good, but just that it kind of like hitting the resistance at the moment. So I think probably I want to look for some things that it give me a better risk reward. Okay, so just go for the others. Rojas, but I think Rojas the volume is a bit low. Okay, I think the stocks there is a bit low in volume, so sometimes illiquid volume is a bit difficult. Okay, it's quite good actually. They come with a shakeout as well. Actually, I kind of like it, but just it's a bit liquid. Okay, a bit similar MPHP Capital. Okay, take notes at MPHP Capital also. Okay, I kind of like it, but just that it's a bit illiquid. Okay, we're gonna see how it goes. Let's try Nextcom, but Nextcom, okay, Nextcom was still okay. Success, I think, is a bit low. Okay, let's take a look at Nextcom and Success. Okay, now this is like a temporary reversal, right? So here it crossed the uptrends. Okay, again, similar like Pullback. Okay, for those that who follow my Pullback trades, I kind of like this line change, overcoming weakness. Okay, and now making a pullback. Okay, I think this is pretty solid. Okay, but again, usually I like to see the price come to my area that I want to enter. Okay, so once it hits, then I know, okay, I come back to look into it again. All right, so this is Nextcon. Let's look into Success. Success, okay, a bit liquid. I'm going to skip. WCT and IOI Corporation. WCT and IOI. Okay, let's take a look into WCT. Volume is not a great, but here it's got some high volume. Okay, remember this is a sudden down bar over here with increasing volume. So this is slightly a stopping volume of back holdings. Okay, so when the price cross, okay, with this LCO here, so usually again this is a good sign, okay, to monitor. So again, this is the part that you want to monitor for a potential COC. Okay, volume is decreasing. Okay, I can tell that these three candles over here, volume is decreasing. Okay, so got a chance to make some technical rebound. Okay, let's look into IOI Corporation. Okay, I kind of like this too. Oh, but this is 4 ringgit something. Okay, it's not a very big LC, but I think it's good enough to shows that there is a temporary supports coming in, or maybe sound string is coming in. Okay, maybe somewhere around here. Okay, if I'm able to buy at the low of the line change to the top, it's just a 5%. Okay, so sometimes if let's say the reward is not that great, okay, maybe I will skip. Okay, prefer to look for others. Okay, So this is just a 5% count of trades. Be blunt. Let's learn to be blunt. Okay, be blunt. Looks like these two LCs holding well. A small gaps over there. Okay, pretty good for quick momentum trades. Okay, just gonna pop my alerts there. Okay, again, this is some things that usually I do. Okay, I plug my alerts. On weekends when I got time, I go through all the stocks that I wanted to trade. Okay, the setups. Okay, example in this case over here, this is pullback. I just pop my alerts. Okay, so usually Monday, Tuesday, most of the day will hits. Then I will monitor. Okay, for those that who didn't hit, it goes up higher. Then sometimes I don't really want to chase. If I want to, I focus in the hourly chart for COC. Okay, for further pullback in hourly chart. If let's say it hits, then I continue to monitor. Okay, maybe I will see which one come with the nicer setups, sound strength, then I go for the trades. Okay, so let's look into SCGM. So this is how usually I do, to ensure that the trades come to me. Okay, rather I go for the trades. Okay, now SCGM is pretty good. Okay, it kind of similar like IJM. I think it's IJM. Okay, IJM Corporation. Okay, very nice low volume. They just do a shakeout. Okay, again, remember in the sections there, we do shares that members about UT, right? Usually UT high volume, it gonna cause some problems. Okay, but again, we need to see where is this UT come from. Okay, we cannot say that every time when you see UT, there definitely is a distribution. Okay, not really. So sometimes we want to see what happens in the range. Okay, is there any further down bar or is there any further shakeout? Okay, in this case over here, I think I do see a shakeout. So hopefully they got a chance to make a nice follow through. Okay, so here it kind of similar like IGM. Okay, IGM also got a shakeout in this reaccumulation areas. Okay, let me pop my alerts again. Mr. DIY and Wong. This is the one that usually I don't like. Okay, down bar with increasing volume. Okay, so never mind. I focus other first. Let's try Wong. Wong Engineering got uptrust high volume. I think likely they will make a shakeout again. Okay, because of the uptrust high volume. So let's do into HR cap, but it's 6 ringgit counter coaster contract. Oh yeah, this is pretty nice. Okay, this is pretty nice. Okay, this is pretty good. Okay, I've just pop my alerts. Okay, from the top and bottoms. Okay, yeah, at least I think this is one of the best ones so far. Okay, from the stocks that we go through early on. Okay, hashtag Taan also pretty nice. Okay, but I think they make some movement already the other days. Okay, hashtag volume is increasing. Yes, line change. Okay, this bar here is a bit wide, but luckily there's no confirmation, so we just pop over here. Okay, kind of like the LC over here as well. Taan. Okay, let's do the Taan. Okay, Taan, we got this nice LC, but this down bar come with high volume. Okay, but I kind of like the 2 bar with low volume. Okay, it's kind of remind me like a COC setups. Okay, so again, hopefully for those just who join me right now, okay, just want to go through again. Currently, we are looking for a pullback setups coming from the downtrend reversal, mostly coming from downtrend. I don't think you will see a real reversal yet. Okay, which is they'll sure go back to the resistance, but we are hoping to look for a quick technical rebound for us to look for trading opportunities. Now, in this part over here, it's very important to look for a good line change. Okay, because this is the part that you want to ensure there's a good solid support. Okay, so sometimes when they reverse, they don't have a good line change. Okay, so most of the time they would likely to fail. So that's why I'm looking for something like Foundpack, DRB Highcom, similar like this country like Solar West. They actually come with very nice line change. Okay, or maybe some of the tech counters. Okay, so okay, Ncom. Let's look into Ncom. Okay, this is a good LC. Okay, looks like they are going to here. Help my alerts at 1 ringgit first. Okay, AYS, help take chrono. Okay, we go for a few more, then we go to the other days. Okay, so again, like I said, if you got time, you go back to 5 days ago. Sometimes go back to 10 days ago. Okay, to look for trades. All right, I think I kind of like AYS also. Okay. It's not come with a very good and high volume, but I think because this is 40 cents over counters. Okay, if let's say hit the period resistance, also will give me around like 10%. Okay, so you can use this LC over here. It's a potential support. Okay, so we go for Helptech and Chrono. Okay, before we move to others. Helptech. Oh yeah, Helptech is good. Okay, a clear trend reversal from this downtrend. Okay, and this LC here is holding well. Yeah, I think I like Helptech. Okay, Helptech. Okay, let me write down. Actually, I forgot. I think just now first one is postal contract. Okay, and now we got updates. Okay. Okay, DRB, they re-break. Also, okay, we go for the others. Okay, we go for 2nd of August. Hello, Christina. Okay, we go for 2nd of August. Again, I'm going to do the same things. Okay, again for if let's say you just join, or remember if you just join. Currently, I'm using the percentage gain over here to look for my pullback. Okay, the reason is like this. Okay, because sometimes when line change happen, okay, it can be like 8 to 10% kind of movements. So what I do is that I'm looking for a pullback. Maybe I like to look for a range of something between a positive 10% to negative 10%. Okay, so I want to see this type of pullback setups. Okay, it's happening on the charts over there. Okay, so that's why I want to look for the percentage range. Okay, for these counters over here. But if let's say the stock already break up like 9%, 10%, 15, 20%, then too bad, right? So this one is like a follow through, okay, after the line change. Okay, so most of the time I'm not interested anymore, okay, because normally I don't really want to chase the stocks unless I got time to look for the arbitrage for COC. All right, so okay, I think just now we already looked into WCT. How about prevalence? Okay, let's look into these counters over here. Oh, it's like a shakeout. Wow, this is a big shakeout. Okay, we got a big range of shakeout, a smaller range. Okay, again, this is the main resistance. They need to make a follow through. Okay, so let's see. Okay, if let's say I buy support to resistance, it's just a 5% range. Okay, weekly chart. Wow, this is a big volume. Okay, it kind of nice actually. The setup is nice. Okay, but the trading, the reward is just 5% to resistance. Okay, so sometimes if let's say no worth it, then maybe I just focus other first. Okay, so okay, this is YTL. Let's try YTL. YTL reads. Oh, okay. Pretty good. Okay. Again, this one come with a nice shakeout actually. Okay, somewhere around here. They push it back, retest, retest, and retest. Okay. So volume is increasing. So let's say from if I'm able to buy the low of the LC to the top, 7%. But this is a nice accumulation, to be frank. Okay, we got a nice high volume over here, and if you notice this high volume over here actually hold very, very well. Becoming like an accumulation, but I just afraid it's gonna stuck for some times. Okay, anyway, it's okay. Not my priority, but we just park over here as my alerts. I want to see whether it hits or not. Okay, if yes, yeah, maybe we will consider on these trades. Okay, so okay, now let's go to 3rd of August. Again, same things over here. I just gonna sort according to the percentage. CEKD. Okay, this is a nice trading range. Okay, I'm hoping for a nicer pullbacks coming. Okay, Farmpack is already break up. YBS, Chengil. Okay, I'll take a look into EIB later. Okay, this one's still pretty good. Okay, this one's still pretty good. Okay, but again, I'm hoping for a lower pullbacks. Okay. Okay, I got 3 that I will maybe pay extra attention. Okay, SAM Engineering. 4 ringgit counters. Okay, volume is pretty nice. Okay, volume is very, very good. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, this is 16%. 16%, which means too bearish lah, so it's okay. So again, let's see. This is from 4th of August, which is Thursday. Theta, it break up with NS, so too bad. Optimax, Wix Dynamic. Yes, Wix Dynamic is good. Okay, Wix Dynamic is good. But let's look into Optimax. Wow. It got an NS as well. Okay, currently at resistance. Oh, break above resistance. Okay, actually try to break above resistance. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, let's look into VS. Wix Dynamic. Okay, Wix Dynamic. All right, this is a bit similar like Haptic. Okay, this is similar Haptic. Okay. SIAB, Mestron. Okay. Wow, I like this. Okay, over here we got 1 volume but failed, but this is low volume. Okay, again, maybe got a chance to cross this resistance. Okay, so SIAB and the other one is Mestron. Mestron, okay, Mestron uptrend. Okay, so I want to look for something that come with a nice pullback. Okay, Maxis is a bit boring. Maybank as well. CMSB. Okay, let's look into CMSB. Nice volume. Okay, I kind of like the line change, and in the same time, I kind of like the NS. Okay, somewhere around here. I think like JF Tech. Okay, if you look into JF Tech, okay, somewhere around here, bottom. Okay, and the line change coming later on. Okay, make a minor pullback, breaks up. Okay, by the way, JF Tech still good to monitor. Okay, JF Tech still good to monitor. I kind of like the gaps. Okay, JF Tech, and what's the counter? Sorry, CMSB. CMSB. Okay. Okay, sorry, did I pop my alerts for CMSB? For JF Tech, I just pop over here. CMSB. Okay, yeah, I just popped my alerts with them. Okay. So, okay, KGB, Kobe, Ramsel. Okay, KGB. Okay, wow, this is a nice shakeout counters. Okay, somewhere around here. Notice they cross the weaknesses. All right, too many counters. Maybe I'm just gonna skip my KGB first, but I pop my list anyway. Okay, because I'm using I think the premium account, so can add up to 200 alerts, if I'm mistaken. So sometimes what you do is that if let's say it really hits, then I will see what is the sign of strength, okay, in the chart. Wow. Okay, this one is even better. Okay, I think this one is even better. All right, we got a shakeout. Okay, this is a nice shakeout. How come I didn't notice this shakeout over here? We got a nice shakeout. Okay, this is very, very good. Okay, this one is very, very good. Okay, this is pretty good. Okay, let's look into others. Okay, Volcano. Okay, this is illiquid. Okay, so illiquid normal I just skip. Yeah, ATMS. Okay, ATMS. Notice here we got one good volume coming in. It's not the biggest volume. Okay, so I don't think it's able to change the trend, but I think likely you're going to test the previous resistance. Okay, again here, high volume, it make a minor shakeout. Okay, make a minor shakeout, volume is coming back. Okay, hopefully this round, after pullback, it can hit the next resistance. Okay, so again, we aim for the short terms. Okay, so here, okay, ATMS. Okay, let's move to others. Resintech, MFCB, but MFCB is very boring. Okay, we'll try Resintech. Okay, hopefully, especially for members, if you're watching this, roughly you know, okay, what's the things that I'm doing right now. Again, this is some of the things that I do. You need to spend a lot of time, okay, because a lot of members told me that you got no time. Yes, it needs sometimes, okay, or maybe some practice to do it, but once you're familiar and you know what you're doing, mostly for me I spend around like 20 minutes, okay, to look for a stock. Okay, so for example, right now I think we just spent around like 20 minutes. Okay, I got something like this. Okay, again, if let's say the trade didn't come to you, you don't need to rush. There's always tomorrow or next week. All right, so here again, resting time, I kind of like the volume, everything's happening around this area, so it just break the downtrend line. Okay, from here to here it's already moved around 20%. Okay, so again, I don't know why I missed this resting tag, but this movement is very, very good. Okay, resting tag. Okay, I got new counters to monitor right now. AirTag. AirTag. AirTag also very nice. But this one is really moving a lot already. Okay, let's check again from the bottom green pentagon to here, 26%. Okay, 26%. So okay, this one I just put my alerts, but because the list is a bit too long already for my watch list over here, so I'm just going to maybe I just put my alerts because it's not my priority. Okay, media. Okay, GradTech, Penta percent, I already have it. Dialogue, I think Dialogue is pretty good. Oh, okay, this is a small gap. Notice here, a small gap. That's why I put my alerts. Actually, I forgot about these counters because it didn't trigger the alerts. So a small gap, resistant, cross strongly. Okay, cross strongly. Okay, so volume so far still a bit low. Okay, 2 ringgit 20 cents. PMB tag. Let's try PMB tag. Okay, against for members do the same things. Okay, go back to past 10 days. I believe that you still found something. Okay, you definitely find some things. Okay, wow, PMB tag also jalan a lot now. Okay, again, not my priority because they don't have a pullback that I want to see, but again, just put my alerts. Who knows, next week is a weak market, right? They'll make a nice pullback. Okay, later on. Okay, volume still very nice on down bar. Okay, so some counters you might want to wait patiently, okay, for their pullbacks to happen. Okay, so sometimes it happens. Okay, especially like KLSE have been moving up for the past 2 weeks already. Okay, KLSE is not, it's like this, right? Move up 2 weeks and then drop 1 or 2 weeks later on. Okay, so yeah, be patient, or maybe at least set your alerts somewhere around there, because the sound strong area, okay, like the line change area. So this is what I do. Once they hit, then I'll come back and check. Okay, let's say there's still a sound strength over there, then I'll go for the trades. Okay, so okay, maybe before we close, I go to 29th of August, September, to see what is the things that we can spot from here also. Unisem, Tasco, PGF, Opcom. Okay, so again, for members, just continue to do it. Okay, for the past 10 days, I should be able to get something. Okay, so for this kind of contest, sometimes it break really, then too bad. Okay, didn't able to catch this. Okay, I also don't know why I didn't monitor Unisem, but this is a nice shakeout. Okay, but anyway, I just put my alerts. Again, who knows, next week is a weak market. Okay, they make a deeper pullback, okay, for us to look for the entry. So Opcom, I think that they come with a nice NS as well. Yes, they come with a nice NS, okay. So yeah, my alerts is already there. Okay, I just set on Friday if I'm mistaken. Opcom, Tasco, okay. Last one, Tasco. This is the one that I mentioned. Okay, no solid LC, okay, in these periods. Okay, so again, like I said, most of the time I prefer to see a LC. Like for example, over here, okay, one nice LC, okay, they'll break further, hit resistance before they drop further. Okay, again, now currently still in downtrend, most of the counters over here. Okay, but again, we are just aiming for them to hit the next resistance, okay, with the reversal, okay, the moment. Okay, now before I close, I think I just going to cover for Christina. This is EIB. Oh, but this is a new IPO counters. Okay, normally for new IPO counters, to be frank with you, I cannot really tell because you know the left hand side here is empty. Okay, I cannot see the overall trend, everything. But okay, what I can do best is that I can switch to the hourly chart. So hourly chart, so far I think they are doing a base building over here. Okay, but this is a big resistance. Okay, so maybe you will see some sideways, okay, at the moment. Okay, so again, if you notice, I don't really trade a lot new IPO because I cannot see the trend on the left hand side. Okay, so that's the problem with technical analysis. Okay, but counters like unit trade, okay, I able to tell the trend, okay, because they actually shows a very nice shakeout over here. Okay, or maybe like Chengil, okay. At least got few candles already for me here, so I know that here got a shakeout. I can tell. Okay, or maybe like FFB. Okay, they already got some nice shakeout in this area over here. Okay. Okay, but for EIB is too new. Okay, so I can see somewhere around here, right? Still a bit difficult to tell the overall trend. Okay, so again, yeah, so it cannot help that much. Okay, it can help a lot. Okay, about EIB. Okay, but anyway, FFB. Okay. All right. So again, once again, thank you for joining me to this section over here. Just a quick section. Okay. So I hope that if let's say you're watching or maybe later on the recording, you're able to learn one or two things. Okay, about especially like one spread analysis. Okay. So if you find that our section here or maybe my channel here helps you a little bit, to understand what is one spread analysis or technical analysis. Okay, please help me to click the like buttons. Help me to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so with this, thank you, and I will see you again soon.